And you know what the dumb thing is too? Also in prison, this fool he probably knows. He had a homie that he was black, and he's like, I don't want to be part of the black gang because it's violent, whatever. He said, I'm gonna claim to be Muslim. If I'm Muslim, they put me with the others. It's more chill. So a lot of blacks are just turning to that just cause. Like
there was actually a white guy that came from a different state. Same thing. He claimed to be Muslim, and then the others took him in. But this was like some of the other folks like that had the keys. They ran up on him and were like, "What's up, bro? Like,
where's your carpet?
Like you ain't the other bro. You're a freaking Muslim. Like you're a white Muslim. That's the weirdest shit. We don't want nothing to do with you." You know?
Yeah.
He ended up getting
to
beat
me, it's
up,
so funny that this kind of stuff happens in prisons and it's like allowed.
It's only California, believe it or not. In other places, it's everybody with everybody. Over here, it's the most racist shit, bro. Everything is segregated.
Bro, I would have done like some El Salvador type shit to any gang prisons. Like there is no gangs.
Yeah.
You guys don't get separated. You don't get special benefits. The blacks and the whites and the Mexicans and this and that. Nobody. I'll strip everybody of all their identity. You're only what I tell you to be. And if you don't listen, you're getting bent over and dragged to a hole.
Hey, you're not supposed to bend people over.
Hey, that's what they do in El Salvador. You don't see those fools?
He's fresh off the Diddy doc.
I'll put you in with Diddy.
You've been watching the Diddy.
No, but you go to prison and you like, oh,
He bending people over.
I got politics and there's rules and I gotta go talk to the head of the blacks and the head of the skinheads and hell no, I would be whooping everybody. Everybody's gonna do the same shit.
So look, on some real shit though, how they have those structures is actually not the worst because a lot of times you're not like when there's no fights in prisons, there's like disciplines and removals and riots. Mm-hmm. So it's either your people beating your ass because you're a retard and you almost got everybody in a fight, or your people removing you because you're a snitch or something, whatever the case is. Yeah. And then the third option is we're going up with everybody.
Right.
So if one black is going up, all blacks are going up. If one Mexican's going up, they all got to go up. It's just how it is.
But how stupid is that? That to be able to survive...
It's a lot more peaceful than you think.
What he's trying to say is
no
that
structure.
I get
there's not as much problems because if you mess up, your own people will beat your ass. But
it's not as many problems as long as you listen to the leader of the clan.
Sometimes the leader's a retard. Like when I was in reception, the leader's the one that accepted the Muslim in, and the Tongan homie's like, "I'm about to remove you. Like you better."
How you gonna remove the leader?
Okay,
easily. You remove that.
That's what I'm talking about. Like you
but
should
who made
not
him
have
the leader?
any power there.
Well, I don't see that.
Some other retard.
So in most cases,
They kind of vote
see
like whoever's been there the longest, and if
if
you got
cheated
respect.
the system,
hey, you'd be surprised though. A lot of the ones that have the keys, like on the bigger yards, they're like really mature folk that like they just because you got to live
it's
together.
like having the
gotta,
Godfather, cuz.
Bro, you got a bunch of animal everywhere, right? Everybody got like animal instincts. Everybody raised fighting and committing crimes. They're obviously in prison. They're not the best of society. So the structure. That's what I'm saying is that when you got one idiot causing issues for the whole prison yard, that also gives the COs the right to be like, okay, well, there's issues. Let's raid their cells. So if you keep it cool and everybody's nice, maybe you can live in harmony or like live in peace a little bit, you know? Yeah. So when one guy's acting up, he got to go. Like you talk shit to the CO, calm your ass down, bro. That fool's gonna hit our cell if you don't shut up. It's but you can't be a complete idiot.
If I was the warden there, I would be a straight I would be the nightmare. You start some shit, I'm chopping one finger off.
But those fools don't want no.
That would stop a lot of issues in this country if you start doing that.
Hey, you start any shit, I'm chopping off your finger. You listen to what I tell you. There is no gangs. Matter of fact, all of you go in one room and have a good chat.
But I think those fools like that shit, bro.
They segregate
I think those fools definitely like that
saying.
shit because guess what? If there was no like leaders and keeping each other accountable, they would have to keep fighting them and disciplining them. So they're probably like, hey, let these fools take care of each other. If they act up,
they like it, bro. That's the first thing they ask you is, are you in a gang? Do you have any affiliations? Whoop whoop. Do you have any enemies? Yep. That type of stuff. And then they classify you. That's what they do.
Hey, but
I like how it's okay to be in a gang in prison, but not outside of prison.
If you're in prison,
hey, are you in a gang? Okay, I'm gonna put you with your homies.
Hey,
If
well,
you're in prison, it's more fun to have a gang because like you ain't got nobody
Hey,
anyway.
fool, well, the thing is if you get like,
Stupid,
if you're part of the street thing, right, and you see how it is. I mean, there's no going against reality. There's people that are gangbanging, this and that, whatever. So then you've been having funk with other folks forever, and people will check where you from, what you do, what you did, this and that. If you put like you got like 30 Gang and the Stars, like Mozzie and, you know, Lavish D and all them, they're all from SAC, like all these gangs. So imagine you throw them all in one prison in the same freaking wing, bro, they're going up. I mean, there's chaos. They don't give a shit about you being a CO, you cut off finger, it doesn't matter.
They
You know,
will
they're in
once I
prison.
start chopping off legs.
You know,
They're gonna be sitting down the
This fool thinks he's in like Somalia or something.
Hey, bro, but the point is,
Hey, bro,
like,
you're in prison.
Hey,
you
you
do
get- you
what
get
the-
you gotta segregate.
And you get released
them,
3
bro,
years later
'cause-
with no leg. Like, what'd you do? I got to fight with the CO, good.
Hey, shit,
Everybody in my prisons in wheelchairs.
Quadriplegics, bruh. They only
They're
torsos.
bumping into each other like,
Hey, that's the fight you get is wheelchair fight.
Hey, you know, the funny thing is you guys brought up England the other day, and or today, whatever, and then we talked about the Muslims. Apparently, 70% of the England converts are gingers
Converts? What
Converts to what?
to Islam.
Bro, they got no soul, of course.
They're cashing
isn't
in
that
nothing.
crazy?
Goddamn gingers, bro.
70% of Islam converts in England.
I don't
be
understand. I legit don't
ginger.
understand why people. Okay, besides the 72 virgins and whatever,